You are Locked On Bulldogs, your daily podcast on the Georgia Bulldogs. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Hello and welcome to the Locked On Bulldogs podcast. I am Daniel.
And I'm Clint. Welcome to Locked On Bulldogs here on Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day. This podcast is for fans, by fans. And Daniel, today I just woke up just wanting to physically end people, offensively and defensively. Just wanted to make them quit and physically impose myself.
That's you know what? It turns out, I don't know. This is a generalization. Maybe Josh, let us know in the comments if you disagree with the analysis. Georgia's good. I think Georgia's good. Was that the conclusion that we came to?
So. I think
we're good on defense though, Clint. But what about on offense?
What if I was to tell you
also good?
Also good. What if I was to tell you third most efficient offense in all them land? Daniel.
You love to see it. You know what else you love to see is money being made while placing wagers on college football. Now listen, 5-5 last week on the locks. Okay. But 70 and 60 and 1 overall on the season, still making you that money. So jump on the train. We're giving out locks. Today's Thursday. That's what the podcast is all about. We got games from this weekend. Now listen, normally, Clint, we start with the Georgia game here, right up front. You betting on the Georgia game, Clint?
Hold on. Let me go to every place I can see and I could search. Oh, turns out that window's closed.
Yeah, you tried to go back to the window, and they said, this window no longer is accepting your business, sir. It's not welcome here. Can't bet on this Georgia Charleston Southern game, and you hate to see it. But we will be back to talk more about it tomorrow. It is senior day in Athens, which is a big deal, unless you're Vanderbilt, it's not a big deal if you're Vanderbilt because you just cancel it. I guess is what you do. It is senior day, though, in Athens. We'll talk about the seniors, talk about their contributions and things that we're excited about on Saturday. There's still plenty to be excited about, even if you can't bet on the game or watch it on TV, apparently, because we're the number one team in the country, and yet we can't get a spot on the television. But, Clint, let's not bury the lead any longer. Let's just jump in to these locks.
Oh, okay? We got locks. Okay, great.
That's what we're doing. Okay,
great.
We don't have a Georgia game to talk about. Let me set a line for you, Clint. Actually, let's do it this way. Let me set a line for you. I'll be Las Vegas. I'll be the window today.
You're going to be okay. All right. Let me get my ticket.
I'll be the window.
Let me say what my number is. Let's see if I'll match it.
Okay, you tell me if you would lock this number up or which side you would lock up, because I'm just going to give you a number.
That's right.
I'm going to give you Georgia minus 46.5. Charleston Southern plus 46.5.
Now, in this hypothetical window, let the record state, I have a principle. Anything above about 41 points, I start backing off in a hurry. Okay,
sure.
See New Mexico State versus Alabama last week as case.
It did not go great for me. Okay,
it did not go great. There's certain rules that I have that we just say, hey, keep me honest to it. However, Daniel, that number, give me Georgia all day long with 46.5, Daniel.
Charleston Southern team total over under 2.
I think I was talking to people tonight at dinner. I think 56-0 was what I finally set my sights on for this game.
So, would you be willing to lock up Charleston Southern team total under 2?
No, there's too many weird things come fourth quarter. Too many weird things.
Too much weirdness.
Couldn't lock that up.
All right. Yeah, I think somewhere in the 51, 56, nothing ballpark sounds right. to me, I wouldn't be willing to lock much up in this game. You don't really know what's going to happen. I do hope we see a lot of Brock Vandegrift. We mentioned that earlier in the week on the podcast. We'll talk more about the Georgia game coming up. All right, let's give the people one lock in this first segment, Clint, before we bounce. Which one are you going to go with?
Look, there's a couple of not stinky lines. I don't want to say stinkers. I just want to say it's bait. Vegas is bait, which is kind of a stinky line, but it's just bait.
Sure.
Vegas letting out. I tried to stay away with them. I got a lot of dogs. I'm giving you my one favorite that I have on the ticket this week.
Oh,
all right. I'm going to start you with a favorite.
Give me a favorite.
Look, no one knows who's coaching Texas Tech. No one knows who plays quarterback or who's run. No one knows the type of offense they run. No one knows the AD. Hasn't heard from him in nary a week. Okay?
No.
Oklahoma State has things to play for this year. Okay?
Oh, do they?
Yeah. Y'all hear what I'm saying?
Like a trip to the college football playoff. They have that to play for.
That's the thing they're playing for. That if they run the table, y'all, they are favored 10.5 points against Texas Tech. Texas Tech is not in the same class. Weird things can happen because, again, there are two conferences that, like, just the Pac-12, the Big 12, holy geez. Just T's and P's to you for going. I'm venturing into the land of Texas Tech, Oklahoma State, but I'm cowboying up. Give me Oklahoma State minus 10.5.
Yeah, I don't hate that bet at all. I did look at it, but I did not bet it because it goes against my one principle this week, which is don't bet any favorites. I'm not betting a single favorite.
All the rest of them are underdogs.
Week.
I'm with you. The underdogs rule this week.
So we're going to get to our underdogs in the second segment. I'm going to give you my only total wager that I'm taking this week. Okay, all the rest of mine are dogs.
We might have a lot of carryover.
There's only so many games. It might be a lot of agreement here. Okay. Yeah. I'm going to take you to the Nebraska-Wisconsin game. Okay?
This game is very interesting.
It is a very interesting game. Okay?
It is.
Because slowly and quietly and under the radar, Scott Frost might be figuring some things out in Nebraska. Like, he might not get fired, which if you told me, Fuente has already been fired. Lake up in Seattle has already been fired. Dan Mullen is still the coach. He's still the coach. At the time of this recording, anything could have happened between now and then.
Colin,
but at the time of this recording,
who was on the show earlier this week, texted us during the game and said, "Wouldn't it be awesome if Florida, drove him to a tarmac and then left him on that tarmac? They're at home, y'all, but they just said, "Hey, Dan, let's go for a drive."
But you gave up 52 to Sam Ford. Sam Ford.
Okay.
Scott Frost might keep his job this year, figuring some things out. Wisconsin, let me tell you what they're figuring out. How to score. They're figuring because they're all of a sudden putting things together. I know Wisconsin's defense is still very good. Okay? Wisconsin still has a very good defense. But the total in this game is 42 points, Clint. That is not enough points. I expect both these teams to be in the 20s, Clint. And so 42 is an absurd number to me. I'm going over this total. This to me is a stinky total, which doesn't happen very often. But this total feels 7 points lower than I would have made it. I would have put this total around 49. And so that's a lot. Normally, when you're that far off of Las Vegas, just a general rule of thumb is you're wrong and they're right. If you're 1 or 2 or 3 points different than Las Vegas, okay, trust your gut and bet the game. But if you're 7 to 10 points different than Las Vegas, okay, you might want to pump the brakes. This one, I got to bet the over. So give me the over in Nebraska, Wisconsin. That's my only total.
Sprinkle a little on that money line for Nebraska while you're at it. Just sprinkle a little on Nebraska because you're right.
I looked
He's
at it.
Things out. I would. You're getting some juice. You're getting 285 on the juice for the money line. I would do it.
You don't hate it?
No, you don't hate it at all. Hey, we're going to come back after this. But first, we want to let you know about a fantastic company. Daniel, you know about Made In, don't you?
Oh, Oh, I know about it. I've got much information about it. I've got so much information about it. Why don't you tell the people about the fine cookware it made in and how it actually cooks your food?
I'll
Because that
tell
is
them that.
something that you know all about.
I know all about that. How does your favorite restaurant consistently make such delicious food? The short answer, they have access to the right kitchen tools with made-in professional quality cookware and kitchenware. Anyone is capable of making restaurant quality food at home. If you're serious about cooking, you should invest in your kitchen tools. Daniel, Maiden's cookware and
Mhm.
kitchenware products are used by thousands of the world's best chefs. I have used the non-stick pan. Eggs in the
He
morning are
has.
fantastic. That chicken gets right on. That skin ain't coming off on the pan. It's staying right on the chicken. It's fantastic. If quality craftsmanship is what you want, you should check out Made In. Made In is a cookware and kitchenware brand that works with renowned chefs and artisans to produce some of the world's best pots, pans, and glasses. Made In products are professional quality. They source the finest materials in all of the land, partner with renowned craftsmen to make premium kitchen. They are made to last and they offer a lifetime guarantee. That's guaranteed. They have 40,000 plus 5-star reviews on their products. Right now, Made isn't offering all of our listeners 15% off your first order with promo code Locked On. This is the best discount available anywhere online for Made In products. Go to madencookware.com/locked on and use promo code Locked On for 15% off your order. That's madencookware.com/locked on. Use promo code Locked On.
It's beautiful. That's a lot of locked ons.
All of them locks on, Daniel.
Clint, which underdog are you going to take us to first? How many points are you going to catch?
That's a good game. That's a great game. Okay, I'm gonna catch. Let me get back to my sheet because as you were talking, I went and I found the Nebraska over.
You're trying to get in on that.
I'm trying to get onto that because that's a great bet. I looked at again money line sprinkle.
I'll take you to mine while you look for yours. All right.
Yeah.
my first underdog of the week is a team Georgia fans might want to watch this game because this is the Georgia Tech Notre Dame game. That's where I'm going to take you first.
Oh no.
Notre Dame has figured out the running game. Okay, they patched up some of their holes on the offensive line.
Yes,
They're
sir.
looking like a fine football team.
Yes, sir.
Okay. BC got you a cover, I believe, last week against Georgia Tech. Did they not?
Oh, they did. They won out.
And did they do that by just running Georgia Tech out of the stadium, just absolutely demolishing them? And
yes, Georgia Tech is wet paper towel.
That's fantastic. I'll take that wet paper towel, and I will take the 17 points that I'm catching with them.
Yeah. By the way, if y'all
Dame.
haven't noticed by now, you guys got to know Daniel starts doing this. You look for the invert coming at the end. All right, you just got to know it's coming.
It's always coming back. It's just right out the what's that window?
The brownstone right out.
You just
right
stick it right out the brownstone window. That's correct.
Just on that basement level and just comes right up.
That's right.
You're taking Georgia Tech.
I'm taking Georgia Tech plus 17. It's too many points against Notre Dame. I think Notre Dame's going to try to run the ball. They're going to try to control the clock. I think it's going to be a lower scoring game. And I think you're going to see Georgia Tech try to score some points. And I think you will see them score some points in this game. And so give me Georgia Tech plus the 17. I just think it's too many points.
Tell me a team that you never trust when you bet on them, and that's Notre Dame. So I don't hate it at all. Notre Dame is
I was just about to answer with another team because I thought that was a legitimate question. That's
all right. I'm going to go, Daniel. The point total I'm going to get in this game is 20.5. Okay.
Ooh.
It's 20.5 points.
That's almost a crap load of points.
Almost a whole truck bed just being dumped over there. Look, I know Alabama is ranked number 2. I get it. I understand.
Do you?
Well, I have to. Apparently, also, FYI, the committee has said they don't look at games; they just look at stats. Is what the committee has come out and said. They said, "Yeah, sure, but if you take the game aside and just look at the stats." I'm sorry, what?
So if you don't count the games.
Correct.
These rankings make total sense, is what you're saying.
Absolutely. This is what I'm saying. Arkansas, hello. Arkansas, well-coached team, fought close in every game so far. They've been there. It's been a dogfight. 20.5 points Bama is giving to Arkansas. I don't think Arkansas is going to make it particularly close. I mean, 17 is not a close game, but it gives me the cover. I think Alabama's trying to get to that SEC championship in full strength, at full stride. But 20.5 points with a well-coached Sam Pittman club and a club that does defense, Daniel, well. Arkansas plays defense and has running backs that can run and have a competent offense that knows what they're doing. Give me Arkansas plus 20.5.
Arkansas tries to keep everything in front of them on defense. That's exactly what you want to keep a game close. Arkansas is going to run the ball against Alabama and score. Do you know why Alabama's linebackers can't tackle?
That's it.
Alabama's linebackers can't tackle. File that away for a few weeks from now, Georgia fans.
But Daniel, what happens if they can't put their hand on James
Cook? But Alabama's linebackers can't tackle.
But what happened?
What if I told you, Clint, that you were looking at the wrong places? Because I'm staring at Arkansas plus 21 right here. And so why don't we just jump in there together? Because that is a much better situation for the both of us. Okay.
21 looks good. Let's jump in that.
Yeah, Arkansas is going to keep everything in front. Arkansas is going to move the ball against Alabama. They're going to score some points. Sam Pittman's going to have them coached up. He's going to have them ready to play. Give us both Arkansas plus the 21. Look, I don't know what to say to you here, but name an SEC team not named Vanderbilt.
Okay.
That Florida should be favored over. I don't hear anything that you're saying.
Silence. My lips aren't moving, but now they are.
What about an SEC team not named Vanderbilt that Florida should be favored over on the road?
Oh, no.
What about by more than a touchdown, Clint?
Okay. You've said three beautiful things.
Missouri plus 9.
Ooh.
And you know what? Just Missouri plus 9 and walk away. Just walk away. Yeah, no, we're going to get to that at the end of the podcast.
Okay.
I got 2 well done parlays for you at the end of the podcast.
The Weller brothers, done parlay.
The Weldon brothers. You're drinking the Weller brothers right now, but the Weldon brothers are going to get.
It's right off camera, and I'm sitting here staring at it.
I've had a couple of weeks off from the well done parlay, so I'm going to hit you with 2 at the end of the podcast. But right now, just take that Missouri plus 9. Come on.
We're going to come back with our final couple bets with the Weldon brothers well done parlay after Daniel tells you about Bet Online.
Yeah, I mean, where are you going to go to make these bets, guys? I mean, it's betonline.ag. They're your online sportsbook experts. They're the place to go to place every wager that you want on college football, college basketball, the NBA, the NHL, golf, whatever your sport of choice is. Betonline.ag has all of the spreads, money lines, parlays, teasers, over-unders, prop bets, anything and everything that you want. And right now, when you go to betonline.ag and you enter the promo code LOCKEDON, you're going to get a 50% bonus on your initial deposit. That is 50% right on top of whatever you deposit. It's free money with which to bet at betonline.ag. They are your online sportsbook experts, and they're the place that Clint and I trust to go to place every single one of the wagers that you are hearing us give out right now. We don't just give these things out. We put our actual money on them, and betonline.ag is the place to go to do that. So head over there right now, betonline.ag, your online sportsbook expert, and enter the promo code LOCKEDON for a 50% bonus on your initial deposit. Clint, how many more you got?
I gave out Arkansas. I gave out Oklahoma State. I have 2 more, Daniel.
I have 3 more.
Okay. You should hit us.
I'm going to take you to I'm going to I'm going to let you choose. Do you want overreaction special or do you want fade the public darling?
I want the overreaction. Give me the overreaction.
Texas plus 2.5. You got to take Texas and you got to take them plus 2.5 right here against West Virginia. Listen, Texas is not as bad of a team as the team that lost to. Now, don't get me wrong. Listen to what I'm saying.
They're
It's hysterical that Texas lost to Kansas. It is mind-numbingly funny that Texas lost to Kansas. But they're not that bad of a team. They're going to come out and play angry and win this game on the field. Okay? This is a no-brainer lock. Give me the Texas plus 2.5 and stay tuned for the parlay.
Daniel, I can't make heads or tails of what's going on in college football this year. It's chaos all over the place. And I'm about to make a lock that at the beginning of the year, if you put a double barrel to my head and said, you have to make this, I would say, I cannot do this. Like there's nothing in good conscience that would make me pick the muddle huddle 10 seconds of a fake handoff plus 4.5 against Clemson. And yet, here we are. Clemson, I believe, in the top 5 offensive efficiency. They do this weird muddle huddle. They wait for DBs to come up, and then they pop pass over the top. Just Tim Tebow is jumping up and down on his all orange and blue couch, loving life, trying to tell everybody in the neighborhood.
Has he watched any football this year? If he's watched any football this year, I'm just not so sure that he's loving life.
You know who?
That's Tim his Tebow, guy, by the way, leading that team. That's his guy.
His guy.
His dear friend.
Close associate. I can't confirm nor deny that they've both been invited onto that yacht. I can't say they have, and I can't say they haven't. Who's to say?
We do not ease up on the wife talk. Okay?
I would like her to stop assaulting young men, and then I will ease up on it. Wake Forest is getting 4.5 points against Clemson. Clemson, not a good team, good defense. Wake Forest, really good offense. Like I'm just telling you right now, really good offense, and they don't matriculate down the field. They hit you real quick with it after that stupid muddle huddle thing, or that breaks like we've seen the running back do. Wake Forest has a lot to play for yet in this. Clemson's down this year. I'm getting points on Wake Forest. It's more than the field goal. I think they keep it close. I don't think they win on the field, but give me the 4.5.
You want a little nugget that might help you feel better about this wager? What?
Please do.
Don't quote me on the exactness of this number, but I believe Clemson is 2-8 versus the spread this year. So
hey Dabo, how you doing, bro?
No. All right, I got 2 more. I'm going to take you to a team that I think is playing well, is getting things done, and honestly, honest to goodness, a team that I need to practice cheering for, because nothing short. I mean, second only to a Georgia win, obviously, is going to cap off my Thanksgiving, which I plan to have a lovely Thanksgiving. I've got a brine recipe that I've been working out on a turkey here. We're gonna put it in the smoker. We're gonna have a wild time. Okay. Nothing is gonna cap off my Thanksgiving like a Florida State win. You understand, Clint? Like a Florida State, the program that is literally just in shambles, wheels falling off everywhere. But don't look now, but they're also starting to figure a few things out down in Florida State. So I'm going to practice cheering for them, and I'm going to take Florida State catching 2 points against your Boston College Eagles. I like them as an underdog. I think they're going to win this game on the field. I will not be including it in the money line parlay, but give me the 2 points. Give me Florida State. I think they're going to win this game on the field, and I think they're going to win next week on the field against Florida as well.
That's bold, Cotton. My last one. Look, this is just me going a little bit of chaos still in play. A little bit of, we're getting to the end of the season, and when you get to the end of the season, teams start seeing that carrot at the end, and you either start just absolutely nosediving. Wisconsin did that earlier this year, or you start ascending and you start fighting. I don't know why this line is so big. Michigan State should not be getting 19 points against Ohio State. Should not be getting 19 points.
I clicked the button to bet this game 3 different times, but each time something inside me said, "Don't bet this game."
The line.
So I'm not.
The
I'm not
line
betting.
looks weird. 19 is far too many points. I get it. Ohio State can score. I get it. I understand. But do you know what Mel wants to do and what they have on the other side? And look at every single game Michigan State's being, except Purdue. I get it. They rebounded. They keep these games close. It's a well-coached team. Again, this is where I go back to principles. 19 is too many points. I don't think Ohio State's all that good. I think Sparty's going to have some success. Give me Michigan State plus 19.
Look, to me, the question in this game, and it's only one question: do you really trust Michigan State? That's the question you have to answer.
I don't trust Michigan State, but I don't trust Ohio
Then don't
State.
bet this game.
No,
bet this game.
I don't trust Ohio State.
If you don't trust Michigan State, I don't think you can bet this game. All right, I'm going to take you to the one you didn't choose earlier, the Fade the Public special. Listen, everyone in the world is betting Utah this weekend against Oregon. Everyone in the world. So do you know what you do, listener? Dear listener to the podcast, viewer on YouTube. By the way, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Helps us out a bunch. Thank you.
We're going to have a giveaway. We're making a little package. It's going to be good.
When everyone zigs, viewer, you zag. Okay? Give me Oregon plus 3. I'm getting a full 3 points. Oregon's going to win this game, but give me the full 3 points. I love this bet. To me, this is easy. This is very easy. Give it to me.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Daniel, give us the double dime Weldon Brothers Well Done Special Moneyline Parlay.
All right. First one, and I don't have the number on this. I apologize.
The juice?
I don't have the juice on this. But the first one is the Underdog Parlay. This is the one that you're going to want to mitigate your risk, a little bit of the lower wager, but this is going to be the big payout. Give me Texas on the field. Give me Missouri on the field. And give me Oregon on the field, all locked up together in a 3-team parlay. Clint, find me the juice on that while I give out this other one, which is the favorites parlay. All right, 5 teams, all on the money line. This one pays plus 123, so you're getting plus odds. You're getting positive juice on this. Give me the Ohio State money line. Give me the Penn State money line against Rutgers. Give me the Cincinnati money line against SMU. Give me the Michigan money line against Maryland. And give me the Auburn money line against South Carolina. 5 teams, plus 123. Who's going to lose, Clint? You tell me. Who's going to lose that I just named?
Auburn.
You are really buying in to this Beamer ball here, are we not? Is Shane Beamer going to be the next coach of Virginia Tech, Clint? Are you calling that here on our podcast? I'll
say it. I'll say it. No, he's not. No, he's not.
No, he definitely is not.
No,
he definitely is not. All right, we'll be back tomorrow. We've got more to discuss. Getting ready for the weekend. Join us then. We might have a guest. So come back tomorrow. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. As Clint said earlier, we are doing a giveaway when we hit if we hit 1,000 subscribers. It's going to be a photo finish, y'all. Okay.
When we hit 1,000,
when we hit 1,000 subscribers before the SEC championship game. There's a time deadline on this. Okay,
it's important.
Before the SEC championship game, we hit 1,000 subscribers. We're like just over 200 away. So
come on,
click that subscribe button. We will choose one subscriber at random, and you'll get a nice little something. We'll announce that, I think, next week. Next week, we'll announce what the contents of the giveaway are. Subscribe, and we will let you know about that. So we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for being with us, and we will see you then.